Where's Mike? Mike, Diane and Dementia number 22. Jackson Pollock was an American painter, and a major figure in the abstract expressionist movement. Pollock's famous painting is called, Number 1, 1950, Lavender Mist, an artistic breakthrough created in an old barn-turned-studio on the East End of Long Island. His paintings have sold for $150 million to $200 million. I viewed his work in galleries in New York City, Boston, Chicago, Buffalo, Philadelphia, and other venues. He employed a drip technique. He poured or splashed household paint onto a horizontal surface. Pollock used his body to paint, often in a feverish dancing style. I don't know what to make of such work, but my therapist referred to my grief as not so much Kubler-Ross, but more Jackson Pollock. That was an excellent analogy, because my grief resembles erratic splotches of paint splashed passionately on the canvas. In our first meeting, I told him I was adrift, that my anger was surfacing, and that I had been around the Kubler-Ross map. Pollock paintings I observed at galleries reminded me of fireworks displays that exploded simultaneously instead of in any regulated sequence. If I was a jet fighter pilot, the enemy missiles directed at me allowed no escape. I could suddenly swerve or dive or thrust forward, to no avail. I was doomed. Our first therapy session went quickly. I was determined to let it all hang out. It gets easier as I age. There's no need for subterfuge, no need to hold back. I notice my writing gets stronger as I employ this technique of subduing the ego. Young writers fall in love with their command of words. They often show off. One of the first rules we learn is to kill your darlings. In other words, get rid of the fancy stuff and expose yourself to the naked truth. I dug out my old copy of Julia Cameron's The Artist's Way. She is a reformed alcoholic and substance abuser. Her book employs 12 chapters, akin to the 12 steps made famous by Alcoholics Anonymous. One of her creativity engines is daily free writing of 3 pages, which she calls morning pages. The content is not important. One simply writes, without thought. She believes we free up our unconscious in this fashion. She believes that there's a gold mine of creativity waiting to be liberated. She is right. It's reminiscent of Freud and his contention that personality is shaped like an iceberg. The small, conscious component is exposed above water. The huge, powerful unconscious lies below. When we tap into that intense potential, our writing soars. I might use her technique, but I will label it morning pages, which seems apropos given my gloomy situation. This is a YouTube video based on my Facebook entries on dementia. I welcome your thoughts and prayers. If you are engaged in similar struggles, I also welcome your likes and suggestions. Thanks for watching.